He's on the move now. Now you can tell by he gets up the dip, higher revs in between pots. He's got the hammer down.
In Western Australia,
that's better.
The crew of the Corrado is racing to meet an 11 a.m. export deadline with their fish buyer.
So I've been on the throttle a little bit and pushing a little bit harder in this last line, getting them on after our little mishap before.
They've got 90 minutes left to retrieve their pots and return to port.
As long as we don't have any more dramas like we had this morning. I've got my fingers crossed, I've got my toes crossed that everything goes all right and we make it there. If we don't make the deadline and we don't get there in time, these crays don't get on the plane, we may very well have to get rid of the crays, chuck them away. Boy, $50. See you later.
Throwing moneyfish back to sea is all too familiar territory for Jay.
Having to throw them away now is a sad story. You know, this is a pretty important paycheck for everybody. So, yeah, we need to get them there. So we'll get rolling on and get everything up and on board and we're out of here then.
Jay is down $200,000 in revenue since the market collapsed. He can't afford to have anything jeopardise what could be their biggest payday of the season.
This last line wasn't as good as I was hoping. It was a bit patchy. A few decent pots, but there was a bit of garbage in the middle. Oh, there we go. As soon as I talk about garbage, you get a bloody ball.
That's mine, that's tougher.
I'll take that one.
On their way home, the crew drops their pots, hoping for a new lobster order in a few days' time.
Thank you, ball boys. Thank you, linesman.
Rightio, that was the last pot gone. It's time to head for home. Have 9 baskets, eh?
Yeah,
9 down there?
Yeah, 8. Right there.
There's one in there.
10 baskets there.
10. Yeah, 10. Oh, wow, I just got a surprise from my boys. I thought we only had 9 baskets in the tank, but it sounds like we got 10. Guess what? I reckon Matty's going to be doing a backflip today. I can feel a backflip coming on.
Looking pretty grim, Foxy.
The thing you always wonder about it is, which pot was it?
You know, it wouldn't be an old one. It just never is an old pot. It's always a new one.
In the Bass Strait, Danny and Maka have lost a pot.
Am I get the blame for this, am I?
There's 3 things that can happen. It's tangled, it's chafed off, or another boat's clipped it during the night. There's only those 3 things that can really happen. Another boat is fairly unlikely, so she's either chafed off or she's tangled. And if it doesn't come up, we're blaming you.
Maka is already on thin ice after losing the lobster measuring tool.
I'm 4-point nautical 1 from my gear, and I just see a pot just here in front of me. I'm just going over to see if it's ours or whose it is. 4 mile in a day is having a red hot go. I can't see how it could have got to here, but there is a pot here. Yep, that's ours. That's what's happened. Big swell just hard up against a ledge or something. It must have just chafed up from the bottom, I reckon. There's no doubt now. There's no tangle there. Maka's off the hook. Anyway.
That's right.
That's that.
It's a disappointing $350 loss, but a mere drop in the ocean compared to the $27,500 payday that's riding on the overall result.
Long day, Foxy.
That was a long day. That was tiring. It was just
Slow.
tiring. Pot down. Bad luck. How many crates did we get?
135.
Your shares are up, Maka. Look what we found. Spare pay measure.
Oh.
Must have fallen out of the top stamp.
Did you look in there or not?
Yeah, I looked in there, but you know how stuff falls in that crack
Down the gap?
There? Yeah. You must have put them in the top stamp.
You're a joke.
Oh, well. That's going to make life easy tomorrow, isn't it?
wasting time, but wasting time shooting a pot with no bait, so...
On board the Anbrai Dakra,
I thought we'd get one real quick here.
There we go.
First bit of bait. After this lockout, I want every single bait's over full. There's no reason for them not to be.
Bryce's plan to drop his pots at Whale Head before the storm front takes hold has been hindered by another Lockie error.
They're not going to catch fish with no bait in them. Right, put this in that. Fill it. Make sure they're full.
I thought there was enough bait until there wasn't enough bait. Didn't say anything, I thought it'd be right. I should have said something. I take responsibility for that. You live, you learn.
If you want to come back, I'd cross all your fingers and your toes.
Desperate to hit a 250-kilo target,
30 fathom. And we're only going to get deeper.
Bryce is dropping his pots in depths of up to 90 metres.
Another 45. Yep. Oh, you f***ing dumb.
Deeper water requires longer lines, and that's something that a slightly under-the-weather Lockie has no experience with.
Oh, me.
Is it good?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not good. So much for not f***ing up every
Don't double tie 45s. Tie the next pot on with the 30, don't double tie 45.
No, that'll leave you. Yeah. Oh, my brain not f***ing working.
Nice, Maka.
30.
Hey?
30.
In the Bass Strait, Danny and Maka need 40 lobsters from their final shot to hit their 500-kilo target.
Look, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a half a tonne. Half tonne. $55, that's all right. Probably 4 days, I think. Nice couple of kilos, Maka, out of that pot.
Yeah, bloody oath.
Maka's job has become a little easier since Danny found their backup lobster measuring tool.
You're the worst deckhand I've ever had, but you're a work in progress.
Ah, of course I am.
Oh, I only got in there, Maka. Only got it in the nostril. Got catch of the day.
Yeah, last day, last shot. It's a good feeling. It never gets old. Yeah, go home, couple of days off, regroup. Come back out and go again, I reckon.
Just going to feed the family here for a week this month. We only got 48 crays, which is still probably 80 kilos.
I reckon it'll be solid 80 kilo, yeah.
Yeah, so, no, all good. We're not upset by that. Not a big can of crays, but we got big ones, so the price is all in. So.
All in means Danny's buyer Marty will pay for the total weight of the catch, rather than the individual size range of the lobsters.
All right, ready to go. Good to see the fish buyers are here, Maka. Right on time as usual.
Good to have you out there again. Still that, Foxy?
Look what we found, Maka. Look what we found.
Happy days.
It caused a lot of grief, that little bit of steel. $506 kilo, half a tonne, bit over half a tonne. Quick little smash and grab for 4 days. May the world go round.
The 506-kilo haul delivers a $27,830 payday.
Hey, Maka, just don't forget you've got to turn the freezer off.
The lobsters will all be shipped to Sydney, promising signs that the Australian market is returning to a new kind of normal.
The local market is adapting to home deliveries, takeaway restaurants in Sydney, Brisbane and Melbourne. So, you know, it's all, you know, we're all still ticking by.
It's good that things are looking up a little bit more. Exports starting to run again, so government's put a few planes on, so yeah, no, happy days.
The tides just running like mad. Really river. Look how far we've drifted in like 5 seconds. There's meant to be one just here somewhere. It was thrown in right there. It should be right there. Oh dear. Can't find the pot.
Bryce's decision to drop his pots in deeper water has been compromised by a surging tide.
Some of the lines have up to 50 fathom on them, and it's only 30 to 40 fathom deep, so there should be a heap of rope on top of the surface, but because of the tide, it drags it under, drags the floats under, and just ruins your day. Very lucky. Just watch here, there's meant to be another one, there's not. Yeah. The tide sucked another pot down, can't find it, it's How many pots we got? 4 missing. 4 missing. Every pot we don't get's $300 more, so the line included. Close to $350 because you got the floats missing as well. So what's that? $1,400. Don't know. The daylight's pissing off. There's a storm coming. Wind's coming in about 20 minutes. Everything's just going to Oh, what can we do, Lockie? What can we do? I don't know.
Bryce has to make a tough decision.
It wasn't like this when we shot him, because I wouldn't have shot him.
Keep searching for the missing pots, or cut his losses and seek shelter from the storm.
We'll have to get out of here because that storm's coming. Getting cold. So we got 3 of them.
Bryce's dream of a 250-kilo haul and a $16,000 payday is in tatters.
The whole day's just been... It's been disappointing. It's not good. Not good at all. Let's get the out of here. No point sitting here twiddling our thumbs.
Hit the car park with our lobsters for weighing in right on 11 o'clock, I reckon. I think Matty's sweating. We did have a little bit of a discussion this morning, and we reckon if we got over 230 kilo, you'd do a backflip off the roof when we got home. Yeah, it might be a bit entertaining when we get back to the moorings. He's a man of his word.
After receiving a one-off order to catch as many lobsters as they can, everyone, except for Matty, is hoping for a 230-kilo plus weigh-in.
How are you, mate? No strength. No strength left. Oh, didn't you have your fish for breakfast? 302. 302? 0.5. 302.5. Oh, now he's going to have a...
That's why you don't bet.
The 302-kilo lobster haul delivers Jay and his nephews their biggest payday of the season.
I lost the bet. So he had to do a backflip off the roof. Thanks, mate. Talk to you later.
Catch up.
After a difficult start to the season, at least the Corrado can look forward to the future with some optimism.
The industry's been through some big hurdles over the years. You know, we might have lost a few boats, but the industry survives. We're here for the long haul. It's a great family business. You know, my father did a wonderful job in setting it up, and now it's up to us, myself and Matty, you know, for us to continue this business on. As frustrating as it can be sometimes, it's still the best job in the world and the best place to be. So, yeah, the future for the Corrado's looking pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Going right. Yeah! Good work. Love your work, Matty. Love your work.